Welcome to the Next Level Podcast.
You can unmute us
Yo, welcome to the Next Level Podcast. Thank y'all for being here. I am so excited. It is July 19th. Dude, we're already halfway through the year, son.
Halfway through, man.
That is insane.
That's crazy. I didn't think about that.
That is insanely crazy. We're halfway through the year.
The blink of an eye.
In the blink of an eye, man. That is insane. But I want to talk about something that we've touched before. Okay, we've talked a little bit about this before and the importance of it, but I think it's okay to bring it back and do a refresher. And that is the importance of networking and why you got to be doing it.
Oh, super important.
Do you guys think networking is important?
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah?
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, because relationships are where business is done.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So if you're in the business of whatever you're doing, whether you're,
yeah.
More hands you shake,
Working.
the more money you make.
Yeah.
whoa.
I like that. Damn, did you come up with that on the spot?
No, I
Oh,
can't take credit for that.
who did that?
I can't remember, but
Somebody else did.
somebody in the deep blue.
All right. Okay.
So networking, we've I mean, in anything you do, right?
Yes.
Networking, it's all relationship based. But in particular, we had our event. How long ago was that? No, 2 weeks ago.
No, a week ago.
No, last week. Last Thursday.
Been about a week ago.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
So that event, we had a huge turnout.
We
If you're
did.
watching this, thank you so much if you stopped by. If you didn't stop by, the next one is August 8th, 5:30 p.m. at the 4 Points Hotel.
4 points.
But that is a huge networking event. We had people we have people who came to the first event and they've been coming ever since. We
Yeah.
have it once a month.
Yeah.
And walking around just talking to people, I mean, there are people who were there early, who left late, and they were all talking amongst themselves. I'm sure they're going to do business together. So that's huge. That event was awesome.
Absolutely.
really
And there was
enjoyed
even individuals we had like 4 or 5 individuals who were out of town and they weren't going to come back until August. They were like, dude, I wish I would have been there. But you know what? I'll make it for August.
Yeah. They traveled. A group of people traveled. They heard about our
Yeah.
event. They traveled hours to be here.
Yeah, it's amazing when you think about what you could do. I think about some of the people that we do business with now,
Mm-hmm.
the relationships we've made, came from a networking event. So
Yeah.
you meet them, you kind of align, or maybe you may not need their services, or you may not connect with them at that time, but you meet them, and then you're at the events and you see people, from time to time, once a month, and you shake their hands, and then all of a sudden, one time, you're like, hey, I need to figure this out. And,
Yeah.
You remember so-and-so? And we've done this a bunch of times up in Phoenix, Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're like, remember so-and-so, he does this, or he knows how to do this, or he can help us with this. We call him up. It's not, it's not something like, well, I don't know who you are. Like, why would I do this?
Right.
Why would I just give this information out? We already have that, we've already rubbed elbows. We've already shaken their hand. And so it's huge. It's a huge, important thing to do. So, I think there's a balance. I mean, you can network and go to all the events every time. Or you can just, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, no, nothing. You keep going.
Well, I'm losing. I thought you were waving at me.
No.
Okay. So, you want to be balanced on kind of not spending time with the same person at every event.
Yeah.
You want to definitely, spend time with people, forge relationships, but branch out, being able to connect. So I think it's important to go to a networking event with the purpose in mind.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100% agree. Whether it's an event like a mixer, or an event like maybe something educational, going with the intention of, okay, because there's so many things that you can go to an event and they give presentations and stuff, and it's like drinking through a water hose, especially if it's new to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would recommend to just take 2 or 3 things to implement maximum. You can take notes, but I would say two things to implement from that event that you learn, and then build off of that. And then, like Anthony said, he hit the nail on the head. Like, if you go with let's say, a friend, try not to spend so much time with the person that you brought, because you guys already have a relationship. Go try to talk to somebody new that you never talked to. Go, if somebody's in a circle talking, go in, introduce yourself, and yeah, the relationships, the contact, can really propel your business in whichever business you're
100%.
doing.
100%.
Yeah, I always see that, and people make that mistake where they go and they kind of sit in their corner, they stay at their table, and it's not until you get out there a little bit and put yourself out there so that other people can put themselves out there as well, and you exchange that business card, tell them what you do, and go there with that thing in mind that you want to learn. Maybe you want to meet somebody that does X, or you want to learn something about this or that, whatever that purpose is. Look for that individual.
Yeah.
And maybe even tell people like, hey, this is what I'm looking for this. And then somebody might go, oh, like you need to go talk to Felix. Felix will know all about that.
Yep.
And so that's the networking, and then create that relationship. Just go up to that individual and say, hey, my name's Anthony. I know I heard you do this, and maybe I can provide some value to you. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to ask you what you think about this, and I've had success doing that before, and we've all had success in meeting different people. Just sitting in the office, I know we're like, oh, you know what? Because we'll see a property that we even come through, and we're like, that's not for us. But you know who will buy that is John Doe over there. He'd be interested in something like that.
Yeah.
Or hey, somebody's like, hey, I'm looking for a lender. Oh, you know who? Go talk to Edward. He can help you out. So those relationships, they never end. It's just the beginning.
No, absolutely. If you wait for it, it might come across your path. But if you look for it, you'll find it.
Fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they say your network is your
Net worth.
net
Yeah,
worth.
man. That opportunity may be there, and it could be that's the only chance. So who knows how many opportunities you might have missed on. Talk to as many people as you can. You never know how things are going to end up.
Yeah, and I mean it's like if you want to get into you want to break into a certain industry, or you want to level up, you need to rub elbows with those guys that can level you up.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
And it's not that you're necessarily taking advantage of a relationship. You're going to provide value for them as well.
Yeah, it's an even trade.
It's a trade, yeah. And so, but then once they get to see your value, this guy, you know what? He's always coming around. He's not asking for anything. He's, he'll help out when he wants to help out. And then maybe when they need something, or maybe they include you, or say, hey, what do you think about getting lunch, and let's talk about a project that I had in mind.
Yeah, what if they take you to a restaurant you've never been to before and it's bomb?
That would be a bonus for Felix.
Yeah, let's do it.
That'd be a bonus for anybody, yeah. That'd be sweet.
These guys are motivated by food.
And if another thing to say too is if you have more of an introverted personality and like, oh, I couldn't do that, I couldn't go to an event and put myself out there. You can act as if, if you're introverted and you're like, hey, I want to go to this event, but I'm kind of shy about it. Walk in the front door and act as if you're a little more extroverted, just for a little amount of time. It might take some willpower, and make you feel uncomfortable, but that's where growth comes from. And those relationships, you realize once you go to these events, is like, this stress of, I don't know if I should be there. You belong in that room, with all these people who are on the same path as you. So just try to talk to as many people as you can. Act as if, you can be a little less extroverted when you leave, but when you're there, shake as many hands, talk to as many people as you can. Just in case you're more of that introverted personality. I know I am. So, but you can act in a certain way to where you can talk to as many people as you can.
Yeah, and usually most people are willing to give some insight, some knowledge to make you feel comfortable, because people know that we're not inside our own zone, we're not in our own space, so we're a little uncomfortable. And so, like you said, I mean, I think people are willing to share and pour what their knowledge into other people. That's why they're there. And especially the people either putting on an event, or somebody that's more experienced. You just in the back of your mind, yes, it's kind of scary. It's like, I don't know much. This is my first time, just starting out. Um, those go through our minds, and so, but just realize that the people that are there, they want to give, they want to share. That's why they're there.
Yep.
To talk about a specific industry. You know, if this is real estate investing, that's why they're there. You know, they're gonna, hey, just ask them. You know, how'd you get started?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're gonna tell you, like, this is how I got started in the business. So that's exactly. I would maybe even prep yourself a question like, hey,
Yeah, that's huge.
my name's so and so. How did you get started? Ask a little bit about somebody because people always want to talk about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's you're taking action, you're taking it imperfectly, and just repetitively do that over and over.
Yep.
You know, in these events, and yeah, I mean, you'll be surprised as to how many conversations you'll ring up, like, oh, you're this person, oh, I know this person, and now you built a connection with somebody that you didn't
Yeah, it's
know.
a small world for some reason.
Especially in Yuma. I mean, the city of Yuma is small, you know. It's not
Yeah,
huge.
yeah.
It is pretty small, but there's a lot of people that, man, I didn't even know at the last mixer. I'm so
Yeah.
glad. You know,
I know. That was awesome.
every time. I mean, in the last 6, I think we've been 6 or 7 times, 6
yeah,
months
7th one, yeah.
coming up, 7th coming up. or
No,
we did 7.
did 7 already.
So we've done 7 every single time.
We've done 7.
We've done 7, dude. Isn't that
Wow.
crazy?
Every single time I've met somebody new
Yeah.
that I've
Yeah.
never known.
Same
At
here. Yeah,
least one,
Yeah.
probably several every time.
Yeah.
So it's, I mean, I'm super excited.
Hey, and if you're introverted, bro, it helps that we have some good magical drinks there.
yeah, we had a
That's
good time. We kind of stepped up that game last time.
We did, and I think it was awesome.
It was a move.
It was a move, man. That was it right there. That's the game
Well, people
changer.
like to, people like to have a cocktail or, have a water or soda in their hand. They like to, be munching on things. This is after work. It's not business, all business per se. You're gonna have a little bit of fun. It's not a conference.
Yeah.
It's a networking event where you can go. We call it a mixer. You can go rub elbows. Obviously, you're there to learn, get something new, meet people. But it's also, if you've never been to UMREI, real estate mixer, it's for investors. So if you're not a real estate professional or in the real estate world, a title or lender, anybody can go.
Yep.
It's for those who want to get into real estate investing. So if you're an attorney or if you're into, you work at Dillard's or whatever you do, you can come. We want you there, and that's where you're going to network with people that want to do investing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we appreciate the feedback from everybody too. Like we ask around, like, hey, how'd you like the event? And there's a good amount of people that absolutely enjoy the event, and the people that go absolutely do enjoy the event. But we appreciate people letting us know, like, hey, what if you could try this and this? And we've on the last event, we had comments from all sorts of people. I mean, the turnout was huge, and the little tweaks that we made a huge difference in just the whole vibe of the event. So
Yep.
we were super happy with it, and we appreciate everybody's feedback on it too.
Yeah, to me that was the best one, honestly. It had the best participation, the most fun, and the most value, the most learning, I think.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good. So the networking was right for the taking. Continue to want to network all the time, and we support other events too. We go to other real estate events. That's our main focus,
Mm-hmm.
and we even travel to go to these things.
Yeah.
We go to conferences, we go to seminars, we go to mixers to meet other people, to rub elbows, because this isn't just Yuma. I mean, although that's where we live,
Mm-hmm.
you can invest anywhere.
Yeah.
So, if you're trying to break into a different market, or you're trying to, get to know people that are doing something, maybe we can't find that here in Yuma, exactly what we're looking for. That's why we attend other events as well.
Yeah, like we've gone to Phoenix. We went to the event. There's a group out in El Centro that does something similar to what we do. So they came down
That's
to our
right. You
event,
guys went to that.
and then we had some Korean barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
Schmacked.
KBBQ.
Was that good?
Oh yeah, dude.
It was good, man.
It was
We
I
got to
didn't
go.
get to go.
We got to go, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we went there, and then we went to his event. It was really cool. We had
We learned good, dude.
yeah, it was really powerful. It was we
Mhm.
played what was that, Robert Kiyosaki game?
Cash flow.
Cash flow, and then this credit guy came up and
Yeah.
gave some really good information on credit. It really shifted my paradigm. I'll tell you
It
what.
shifted mine too, dude.
Yeah,
That was
on
crazy.
how credit works and
Even Leon, who went with us, was like,
Oh, Leon in the cash flow game, man. He was a wealthy man. Let me tell you
yeah,
something.
let's go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Did he win?
Well,
Who won?
it's a game that takes a while, so
Yeah, we didn't finish.
we were
it.
just barely getting started.
It's kind of
on it.
like Monopoly. It takes a
Okay.
a
While
long
to
time
build
to
up.
do it. But man, you should play it. It's fun.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Dude, it
game.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
We got to get that game.
Yeah, we do. It's really cool.
I heard about it in the past, but I'd never played it. But it's cool. You got to download like, an app on your phone. And
To help you keep track, because
yeah,
you don't have to have the app. You could do it all on a piece of paper, but then you got to be doing calculations all the time.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm gonna sell stock, blah blah blah.
right.
And the app, you just input the stuff, and it does everything for you.
Yeah. So it was pretty cool. Cool
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, and then we got motivated to start this in Yuma, a networking event in Yuma for real estate investors because we attend the ones in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, let's come to Yuma, but we're like, there's nothing here.
Mhm.
And so, there were some groups that got together, and from experience, it's hard to keep that momentum going every single month to arrange stuff, to organize it. Felix does a wonderful job.
Thank you.
And Leon helps out.
Yes.
Bailey and me, we try to, support as much
Oh,
as
you
we
guys
can.
helped out a lot on the last one. Thank you.
And so it's just consistency, and now we're seeing it really benefit the community.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah,
so I think
100%.
that was the main thing, is that obviously we wanted, something for us to kind of dig into, but I think we wanted it for the community to be able to say, hey, we have that as well.
Dude, the worksheet, the value, the learning part was so cool, man. Seeing all the tables and ranging from 8 to 10 to 11 people, and all of them working together to like do this exercise. This worksheet was awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome, and I'll tell you what, the value that we provide for free. I mean, people pay tens of thousands of dollars to learn the stuff that we're giving out for free. And I'm not just saying that just to blow smoke. The first event that I went to, it was in California, and it was like $100-something just to get in. And it was I'm not going to name any names, but it was an event that teaches you how to flip houses.
Okay.
And they dangle a carrot in front of you, and they're like, hey, yeah, this is how you could do it. This is how much this person made, which is the attractive thing, right? And they're like, yeah, everybody, the cost is $60,000, but today we're giving it to you for $39,000. And we're gonna give you all these repair sheets and all this and that. And people were getting up out of their seat, going to the back. Hey, you got a credit card if you want to put it on payments, and which was like, in that moment, I was like, dang, I wish I had a credit card. This is really cool. I want to know how to flip houses.
Yeah.
Everybody at the last event flipped their own house.
Yeah.
They flipped their own house.
Yeah,
So
they flipped it.
I think the value that we're providing for the community and the community support is just amazing.
Yeah, and
So,
people are seeing the value.
yeah,
They're showing up, and
100%.
Yeah, we don't just dangle the carrot. We give you the whole thing.
Yeah.
yeah, I've been to those events like Bailey. I mean, I went to those too, and you could pay a couple $100 to go for a day, and then they're like, well, okay, you want any more? And they just barely touch on anything.
Exclusive membership. Join now.
It's I mean, it's huge. Obviously, one-on-one or whatever, but I mean, they usually for $39,000, they probably give you like a couple of 2 months of hand holding, and then they don't know who you are after that.
Yeah, you're welcome to stop by the office anytime, as many times as you want.
People know we invite everybody.
Yeah,
Come
we
on
coach
in.
for free.
Yeah, I mean, really, it is. And we're not in the coaching business, but we could be.
We could.
Yeah,
We could.
could be.
No, and so because we do it every day.
Yeah.
We're professionals. I mean, we're learning all the time.
Yep.
And so we don't know everything, but we know enough to do it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I would say we're professionals. We're experts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we do a lot of work. And that keeps us ahead, I think. So yeah, we're always doing
So
something.
if you have any questions, or you can get a hold of me, Felix, or Bailey, and we're willing. We love it. We love to share and love to talk about things. Maybe we don't know. I mean, we learn from others as well. So give us a call
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it too, because then
and see us at the next UMREI.
Yeah, the next UMREI is August 8th, 5:30 p.m., 4 Points Hotel. And
Dang,
we love
Bailey already knows.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got that on my calendar. Baby.
Let's
Come on.
go.
And we've seen from these events that there's a lot of people wanting to collaborate, together too, which is awesome, because that's the whole point, is everybody collaborating with each other. And Felix said it at the last event, and I think it was awesome to say, really creating a safe space for real estate investing community here in Yuma. So we appreciate everybody's support, coming to these events, and people had booths, and there's probably going to be a lot more booths because people are requesting to bring their booths. So yeah, it's just awesome, man.
Yeah, the
really
booths is great. Yep.
Yeah, we had vendors there, and
Yep.
so we'll shout them out right now. Eco
Energy
brought,
Solutions.
they brought a nice booth, and they were able to provide value to attendees. And then Pioneer Title.
Pioneer Title, baby.
Yeah, Herlinda, she did a really nice job.
Loan Factory.
Yeah, Loan Factory.
Pioneer Title brought a freaking Ninja Juicer processor.
Yeah, that was a cool surprise.
I wanted that.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah. Felix is about to rig the raffle.
For real.
Put all his names in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you did, didn't you?
He
Rig
tried.
it? No.
Who won that?
Who did?
Was
it was
Ricky?
Nathan?
Ricky.
No, it wasn't
It
Ricky.
was
It was,
Nathan.
Adam. Adam won it.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah.
Adam won it.
Yeah,
All
Adam
right.
won
Shout out Adam.
Yeah, let's go.
He's probably juicing right now.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that thing.
Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, networking's where it's at.
Networking's where it's at, man. It's where it's always
Networking.
been. Where it will be.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. So that's it right now. Thank you all so much for being here. Hope to catch you on the next one. Like Bailey said, next event, August 8th, 5:30 p.m. over at the 4 Points Hotel. I'll see you there, baby. Let's go. We're Next Level Home Buyers. We don't buy properties. We buy problems.